Oh, there they go.
There we go. There was no way.
Oh, it's Kurt Busch up and over. Down top of Terry Labonte. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the grass.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Let's start with the history of stock car racing. It began in the southern Appalachians when the good old boys exceeded speeds of 120 miles per hour around the curving mountains. They started to race each other around tracks they carved out of cornfields. Eventually, in 1948, Bill France formally organized the races into a competition and called it the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. Today, we call it NASCAR. NASCAR has evolved from a competition for gas money in the South to millionaire drivers and owners that race all over the country. The stock cars are usually 3,400 pounds and have a 750 horsepower. This allows the cars to go as fast as 200 miles per hour. In an average car, a person is protected by airbags set for a 35 miles per hour crash. As the speed increases, the energy of the driver and the car increase as well. Something has to absorb the energy in order to stop the car. Like an average car, a NASCAR race car is designed to crush and absorb great amounts of energy. The three parts of the frame include the front clip, the rear clip, and the middle section. The front and rear clips are made of a thin steel tubing that will crush when it comes in serious contact with some other object. The front clip is also designed to push the engine out of the bottom of the car. The middle section is made to stay strong and protect the driver. It also contains the roll cage. The seat is supposed to keep the driver inside the roll cage, keep them from hitting anything hard, and it is supposed to absorb some energy by bending. A rule in NASCAR is that the seat has to be attached directly to the roll cage tube so that the seat and the driver aren't thrown out from the car. Most seats are shaped to be wrapped around the driver's rib cage so that the load of the crash is spread to the entire rib cage and not just on one point. More recent seats wrap around the shoulders as well. Now let's talk about the restraint system. The seat belts in a stock car are much stronger than regular car because they are made to hold the driver tightly in his seat so that he slows down with the car. It is a 5-point harness, 2 straps over the shoulders, 2 wrapping around the waist, and 1 goes between the legs. The next part of safety is the window nets. They are a mesh at the window openings made from nylon webbing. It helps keep the driver's arms in the vehicle. In a crash, the G-forces are so high that the driver's arms are uncontrollable. In the back of the car roof, near the rear window, are roof flaps. When the car reaches an angle where it generates significant lift, the low pressure sucks the flaps open. They disrupt the airflow over the roof, killing the lift. The second flap makes sure the car continues to kill the lift. Next is the windshield, which is made of Lexan. Lexan is so soft that when it's hit, it scratches, gets dent, or the object gets embedded. This makes for a strong windshield. A clear adhesive film is applied to the front of the windshield so the driver doesn't have to replace it every race. The fuel tanks are called fuel cells. They have a steel outer layer and have a plastic inner layer. It is found in the back and is held in place by 4 braces. It is filled with foam and so it's prevented from exploding. Restrictor plates are used to slow cars down. It is a square aluminum plate that is placed between the carburetor and the intake manifold to reduce airflow into the combustion chamber. A driver's suit is fire retardant. It is made of Proban or Nomex. The helmet is made to spread impact energy over the whole helmet. There are 3 parts to a helmet: outer shell, bead all liner, and inner liner.